What's going on, guys? Mega Geek back with another video. Taking a real quick look at the Sunwuko buffs. I recently covered this in a Wave of Light video and a Tempest Rush video, but they were previously 600% as we discussed on when my patch discussion video went up on Saturday, and it's now been buffed all the way to 1,000. So for each stack of Sweeping Wind that's active, you gain 1,000% damage, up to 10,000% at 10 stacks, guys. Now you notice I'm sitting here at 9. My previous Vengeful Wind I cubed so I could try out the Tempest Rush build, and I haven't found a good one since. It's the best I've got, and yeah, so it's only at 6. And even with this, you can see in the gameplay that's going on, I just blow through a T13. I'm not even trying. I'm just literally just walking around and attacking, and I hardly ever even teleport it or anything. And you'll see when we get to the Rift Guardian, once I get on my fire roll, I essentially one-shot him. The first hit either misses or doesn't crit or something, but then the next shot just takes him completely out. So 2-shot, 1-shot, whatever, 1.5, I don't know. You guys be the judge. But yeah, this build does still suffer a little bit from toughness. You don't have real high toughness. You are wearing a Unity, and that's not counted in here. But even with a Unity and Sweeping Wind being active, you still take quite a bit of damage. Now, if you're running Z Stone of Vengeance, you do have a chance to stun enemies, 20% chance, but it's not really going to help mitigate a whole lot of damage. I'm not sure why I have that. So yeah, and my gear is completely and totally not optimized. Both of my weapons are basically more or less garbage. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. And I've got some vitality gems in here because my health is so low. So my gear is really not good. Even my Convention of Elements is only 191%, and it has intelligence on it because it is my intelligence Convention of Elements. I don't have a dexterity one, and you can see I've already re-rolled something else on there. So yeah, it's not good gear at all. I'm not even running the right belt anymore. You don't really need to run Kirishiro's Soul anymore, because especially in greater rifts, you're going to be in battle most of the time where you're going to be critting and keeping these stacks off. You can instead run something, and I don't have a dexterity version, but yeah, you can instead run something like a String of Ears for more defense. And the top builds are running an interesting version of this, and this is pretty much all these guys I've checked. They're actually not running Unity and Convention of Elements. They're running Focus and Restraint, and they've dropped Z's, and they're running Esoteric. So Esoteric's certainly a way to go to add toughness, but when you drop Unity, then I'm not sure if it's going to make up the difference, because it's not total damage reduction, it's only 60%, and then your resistances are buffed below 50%. So it is a big damage reduction, but I'm not really sure how it evens out. I'll have to play around with this some and see. I haven't really messed around with that or not. But they've dropped Z's, and they're also, many of these guys are running Spirit Guards, and they're running a Spirit Generator. And that also seems interesting to me because this only lasts for 3 seconds. So yeah, so you're going to be in battle and you're not casting your Wave of Light at a distance, more than likely, if you're going to be having to hit this every 3 seconds. So it almost kind of defeats the purpose of Kryn's Gaze. So maybe we'll end up replacing this. And I mean, in theory, if you were going like full damage, I guess, since you're not really benefiting from the range of this anymore, because you're having to stand here, you could dump this for the full 6-piece set and then maybe run like a Ring of Elements in the cube or something. I'm not entirely sure, guys. I'm not entirely sure, because you wouldn't need the Ring of Royal Grandeur anymore. So yeah, things to ponder. Again, you can see these guys are running, and this guy's actually running the same thing as the top guy, but he's not running esoteric. He's still running Z's. So he must have fished a really good rift to be able to survive, or something. I don't know. To be able to be in the fight using spirit guards and a spirit generator. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of these top builds here? Like I said, they're all more or less the same. They're running a witching hour for critical hit damage and attack speed, another option. So yeah, those of you that are monk players, let me know what you think about this build. This is kind of the current version I was running. Like I said, my belt isn't the right one anymore, but I was running Unity and Convention of Elements, and more or less everything else is the same as the top builds. So it'll be a while before I do a full build guide on any of these builds. Like I said, they started releasing patch notes and whatnot, or they started repatching things, even though they said they were done making big changes. So I'm going to wait until they say the patch is finalized. I might not wait till the patch actually goes live, but yeah, we're going to wait on the build guides. But what do you guys think of this? The buff to damage is always nice, but yeah, I'm not sure that Wave of Light really needed it, even though Tempest Rush did. So I'm not sure how they could have worked that somewhere else. And then, yeah, what do you guys think of possibly going Focus and Restraint here, and then maybe get rid of Kryn's Gaze? If you're going to be using a generator to stay in battle longer, then you could run the 6-piece of that, and like I said, maybe run a Ring of Elements, or then run a Unity in here for defense, something like that. What do you guys think? Give me your opinions and you know, different things that you guys have thought of, because I can see this build going a couple different directions now, with the top builds running Focus and Restraint, and then the older version being with Convention of Elements and Unity. So yeah, it's interesting. This is what everybody's running right now, and they're mostly all on top. When it actually goes live, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. I do appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see more, guys. Thanks for watching, and more good stuff to come. Take care.